Kelly Clarkson slammed by fans for awful and cruel parenting decision for kids River, 8, and Remy, 7. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Kelly Clarkson has been slammed over a controversial parenting decision she admitted to in a resurfaced interview. The American Idol alum opened up about how she disciplines her two children, River Rose, 8, and Remington Alexander, 7. Sign up for the entertainment and TV newsletter. Your info will be used in accordance with our privacy policy. During a 2018 appearance on Atlanta radio station 94.1, Kelly confessed that she's not above spanking her children when they misbehave. "I'm not above a spanking, which people aren't necessarily into," the talk show host revealed at the time. "I don't mean hitting her hard, I just mean a spanking." Kelly continued to explain her reasoning, although she acknowledged that it is a tricky subject nowadays. Read more on Kelly Clarkson. "My parents spanked me and I did fine in life and I feel fine about it and I do that as well. That's a tricky thing when you're out in public, because then people are like, they think that's wrong or something, but I find nothing wrong with spanking," she added. The Because of You singer insisted that the action has helped teach her daughter what's right and wrong. "I warn her, I'm like, hi, I'm going to spank you on your bottom if you don't stop right now. This is ridiculous. Cheeky swipe. Yeehaw. Honestly, it's really helped. She doesn't do that kind of stuff as often," Kelly said. Fans reactions. The 41-year-old's comments recirculated online, with many calling out Kelly for her cruel way of disciplining her kids. "Yuck. This is messy. Love Kelly, but no," one person wrote in an online thread, adding, "Bad look for Kelly. Well, she should be above it. She has the time and the resources to educate herself on more effective parenting techniques. Spanking is cruel and lazy parenting," another said. "Kelly, stop please," pleaded a third. "And suddenly I like Kelly Clarkson a whole lot less," chimed in one more. Kelly shares her children with her ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock, 46. Music inspiration. The former couple settled their divorce in March 2022 after a long, drawn-out battle over child support and ownership of their assets. Earlier this year, Kelly promised to expose the ugly and sad details about her marriage with Brandon on her upcoming album. The Kelly Clarkson Show host opened up about what's to expect from her new music during an album announcement video posted to her Instagram. In the announcement video, the breakaway artist stated, "It is officially time to tell you that I've been working on this project for, well, close to 3 years now." She continued, "I wasn't sure I was going to release it, but I am, and the album is called Chemistry." Kelly explained, "It's called Chemistry because I was trying to find a word. It also might be one of the songs on the album, but I was trying to find a word that really described the whole thing." She admitted that she didn't want her fans to think she was coming out with an album based on being angry and sad. The TV personality revealed, "This album is definitely the arc of an entire relationship, and a whole relationship shouldn't be just brought down to one thing." Kelly confessed, "There's the good, the bad, and the ugly kind of thing going on in it. Chemistry can be a really amazing, sexy, cool, and fun thing, but it can also be very bad for you," she later admitted before adding, "That's why I named it Chemistry. I thought it was kind of the perfect title to describe the entire album." Near the video's conclusion, the Since You Been Gone singer teased that the album is coming out soon, while also confessing that she's nervous, but excited about putting it out. Messy is light. Kelly filed for divorce from Brandon on June 4, 2020. At the time, she cited irreconcilable differences and later admitted on her show that she didn't see it coming. Kelly revealed during her show's season premiere, "2020 has been a dumpster fire. 2020 has brought a lot of change also to my personal life. Definitely didn't see anything coming. But what I'm dealing with is hard because it involves more than just my heart. It involves a lot of little hearts. We have 4 kids and divorce is never easy, and we're both from divorced families, so we know the best thing here is to protect our children and their little hearts." One of the most beloved pop stars of the last 2 decades has found herself at the center of an unexpected and highly publicized controversy. The American singer, who has won the hearts of millions with her powerhouse vocals and relatable persona, is being slammed by a large portion of her fan base for what many are calling an awful and cruel decision regarding the upbringing of her children. In recent days, fans of Clarkson have taken to social media in droves to express their outrage and disappointment over what they perceive as a misstep in the singer's parenting approach. At the heart of the controversy is a decision made by Clarkson concerning her two young children, River and Remy. Fans have become increasingly vocal, criticizing Clarkson for what they believe is an inconsiderate choice that could have long-term repercussions on her children's emotional well-being. The backlash erupted after Clarkson publicly shared details about a particular parenting method she's chosen to implement with her two children, which many fans found disturbing and damaging to the kids' development. Clarkson, who is known for being open and honest with her fans, shared her personal thoughts and experiences regarding the decision, explaining how she and her family are navigating the challenges of parenthood. However, what was meant to be a candid glimpse into her life as a mother quickly turned into a flashpoint for critics who have now accused her of being too harsh, unsympathetic, and even cruel in her approach to parenting. River, her eldest child, and Remy, the younger of the two, have been thrust into the spotlight due to their mother's parenting choices. The decision Clarkson made, while not unusual for some parents, struck a nerve with a portion of her fan base who felt that her approach was overly tough and emotionally damaging for her children, particularly considering their tender ages. Clarkson's fans, many of whom have supported her through her rise to fame, now feel disillusioned by what they perceive as an unforgivable parenting misstep. While many of Clarkson's fans have rallied behind her throughout her career, this recent event has led some to question her judgment in raising her children. The issue seems to stem from a fundamental disagreement over the best way to handle certain parenting challenges. For some, the notion of tough love or a more disciplined, strict approach to raising children is a controversial one. Critics argue that in the case of Clarkson's children, this tough love method may not be the best fit for their personalities and emotional needs. Clarkson's decision has sparked widespread debate across social media platforms, with thousands of fans voicing their concerns and demanding an explanation. Some have even gone so far as to call her decision heartless and unfair. One of the most frequently raised concerns by critics is the impact that such a harsh approach could have on the emotional and psychological development of young children. Many fans argue that children, particularly at such formative ages, need nurturing, encouragement, and emotional support rather than stringent rules and regulations. These fans believe that Clarkson's decision to enforce this tough parenting style will lead to feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, and even resentment in her children as they grow older. The emotional toll of such an approach, critics argue, could leave lasting scars on River and Remy that would affect their relationship with their mother as they get older. In response to the backlash, Kelly Clarkson has been quite defensive, attempting to justify her actions and explain her reasoning to the public. She has reiterated that her children are happy and well-adjusted, despite the criticisms leveled against her. Clarkson has been adamant that her approach is in line with her own values and that she has the best interests of her children at heart. However, this has done little to quell the storm of criticism that continues to swirl around her parenting choices. Fans who once admired her honesty and openness have found themselves questioning whether Clarkson has truly considered the long-term impact of her decisions. Many have expressed concern that Clarkson, despite her good intentions, may be inadvertently damaging the very relationship she holds most dear, the one with her children. The debate surrounding Clarkson's parenting methods highlights the broader issue of how public figures navigate the balance between their private and public lives, particularly when it comes to matters as intimate as family life. As one of the most visible celebrities of her generation, Clarkson's every move is scrutinized by the media and her vast fan base. This level of visibility brings with it intense pressure to conform to certain expectations, particularly when it comes to parenting. For Clarkson, a woman who has made a name for herself by being real and relatable, the criticism may feel especially harsh as many of her fans view her as a role model. The pressure to be a perfect mother is immense, and some believe that Clarkson may have inadvertently fallen into the trap of trying too hard to be the perfect parent, even if that means making difficult or unpopular decisions along the way. Yet, there are others who stand by Clarkson's side, defending her right as a mother to make choices for her children without fear of judgment from the public. These supporters argue that parenting is an intensely personal journey and what works for one family may not necessarily work for another. They believe that Clarkson's decision should be respected, even if it goes against the grain of conventional parenting wisdom. After all, no one knows her children better than she does, and only Clarkson can truly understand the dynamics of her family. In addition to the controversy over Clarkson's parenting style, there is also a deeper conversation happening about society's expectations of mothers in the public eye. The scrutiny of celebrity mothers is nothing new, but as social media continues to evolve, it has become easier than ever for fans to voice their opinions, whether positive or negative. In some ways, Clarkson has become a symbol of the challenges that modern-day mothers face when they are thrust into the public spotlight. As a working mother, Clarkson juggles a demanding career with the responsibilities of raising 2 young children. For some, this balancing act is a source of admiration, while for others, it raises questions about whether it's possible for anyone to be a perfect mother when the pressures of fame and career choices have sparked a larger conversation about how parents, particularly mothers, are expected to behave in the public eye. The constant judgment and criticism that comes with being a public figure can be overwhelming, and many people are questioning whether these standards are fair. Should celebrity parents be held to a higher standard than the average person? Should their personal decisions, especially those related to their children, be subject to public approval or condemnation? These questions are not easily answered, and they speak to the larger issues of privacy, freedom, and the expectations placed on public figures. At the end of the day, Kelly Clarkson's decision to parent her children in the way she sees fit will continue to be a topic of debate among her fans and the public at large. While some will continue to criticize her approach, others will stand by her, offering their support and understanding. Parenting is a deeply personal journey, and while there may be differing opinions on the best way to raise children, it is clear that Clarkson's love for her children is undeniable. Regardless of the controversies surrounding her methods, Clarkson will no doubt continue to face the challenges of motherhood with the same determination and resilience that have defined her career. For now, her fans are left to grapple with the question of whether or not Clarkson's parenting choices will ultimately serve the best interests of River and Remy. The next few weeks and months will likely see continued scrutiny of Clarkson's parenting decisions, and it remains to be seen how she will respond to the ongoing backlash. One thing is certain: Kelly Clarkson, like all parents, is doing her best to raise her children with love, and no matter the outcome, her journey as a mother will undoubtedly be one that continues to capture the attention and admiration of the public. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.